my word.
Hey guys, I'm Moseo.
Karibu niseme Mumbi.
I know.
We miss you, girl. Come back. Anyway, I'm Mutanu.
And welcome to
Friends on Record.
Very uncoordinated business.
Yeah.
But we are happy to be here again to be
Mhm.
talking about a not very happy matter. Yeah? But we're basically talking about our high schools, our Kenyan high schools.
Yeah. Tracing it back to what is happening right now in high schools.
And I see, please, come on, afanya GSU, GSA.
No, please.
We're not talking about him, so
It's 844, yeah?
yeah, and boarding schools,
You know.
and they're not private.
Public.
Boarding secondary schools.
Kuna zingine for primary school.
Primary school kama ni private tunaweza
I feel like for primary schools, as long as it's a boarding, there's no much difference between private and public. But for high schools,
the private ones be living in a different life.
Yeah.
I still hear stories. The private schools, high school. Nikiwa high school sasa, I would come back and our principal would be, Pangani is as public as it sounds.
True.
I'm like, yeah.
Uzuri wako wanatuficha.
They
You have to prepare psychologically. If you see
I think that was the first speech assembly to Form 1.
Yeah.
Pangani is as public as it sounds.
Yeah, and it was repeated multiple times down the line. So we knew. Even when we were complaining, we knew.
And the sad part is nothing was going to change. And I don't think, after Sahi, with the schools getting banned and all, I don't think much is going to change though.
Yeah, nothing will change. I feel like it will blow over after a while.
Our lecturer once said Kenyans tunazoea kila kitu.
For real.
Fake pandishe tunazoea tu. President awe watu, we just gloss over it.
President awe watu.
Motivate evidence in a hypothetical situation.
In a hypothetical, yeah, sure.
Sasa, like we just gloss over things, and I think we are hit a blow over, and it should be so sad because in all these situations, people lose their lives, and we just gloss over it. I'm just thinking,
but
those that died, what did they die for?
Yeah, like nothing changed.
The
president almost get impeached.
No,
baby, no.
Nothing happened to the president.
Nothing. No harm.
Nothing happened to those that killed people.
Kwanza ilikuwa niulize ni nini tungefanya, but the fact that wenye wali participate in the kitendo hakuna kitu happen. Nothing happened. Like were they even arrested? Was there even a case?
I don't think this Kenya is so weird. They created a committee to investigate.
Really?
Never know pesa ya Kenya ilikuliwa. In short, there are people that fattened their pockets from the death of the people, and that is going to happen again with this Utumishi thing.
Yeah.
There are people that are going to emerge benefiting from the situation.
I don't know how someone can benefit from such a tragic
I think we live in the midst of animals.
Let us say animals. I feel like we insult animals by comparing them to such people.
Imagine Coco, an innocent chicken, is being compared to these things. That
imagine a chicken who protects their chicks with all they got.
The question is in protecting. We used to have this.
We
used to have this lazy chicken. Yenye kwa kila vifaranga ilikuwa ina kulungelia within less than a week.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a very lazy chicken.
What? Okay, guess basi tunaweza compare na hizo.
I'm joking.
Tunaweza compare we.
Sisi wa kamba.
Imato ya kamba. Gani?
You know from kamba peni weird. You go on social media and you hear people and they think, "Mami si kamba."
Kwa nini?
People will be talking kamba out here. Those are times that
exist. So sweet. I'm telling you, I enjoy Kamba content at TikTok. There's this girl, sijui is the name yake, huwa anafanya vlogs ana mix Kikamba Kiswahili hivyo. Like it's so sweet. It's so sweet when I grew up.
Umekutana na huyu mwenye ako Amerika mwenye ana mix American accent na Kikamba? Nitakutumia.
Mwenye najua kuna huyu anapenda nyimbo za Kikamba sana ni Dave. Sijui ako wapi? Sijui ako country gani. But huwa ananibamba pia. Like she even buys hizo vini. Za kucheza music. Hizo za Kikamba. Yeah. And I feel like I'm not doing enough as a Kamba.
I also feel like I'm not doing enough. Can't believe there's that time to go high school. Missing Kamba.
High school?
To go primary.
Yeah, primary.
Missing Kamba.
Okay, sijai kwa missing Kamba. It was obvious. Si watu ni wa Kamba. Like, ukipata mwenye si Kamba wewe unishaisha.
What?
Hey! My God.
To be fair, Barobia Mbere and my mom has roots in Mbere, to be fair.
That was picking at straws, but okay. Anyway, back to what is happening in uni. Like, kitu najiuliza ni these students. Ni wangapi? Ni
16.
8 students. Unajua gift sahi hata nikwambie let's go do something like outrageous, something heinous kayo. Utakuwa skeptical because hata maybe uta chicken out. 8 students. They sat, they colluded, waka discuss tuchome watu na wakakubali 8 students. Do you know how crazy that is?
I've been thinking about it. Was the intention kuchoma watu?
Okay, the thing is, if the intention wasn't kuchoma watu, because schools have been banned before, yeah? Na mostly hakuna watu wanakufa.
Well, there's a time around 24 people died.
Mostly. Kuna yenye nimeona ya 67 students died.
Oh, I remember kuna shule kwa hizo sijui South za Machao kusema ni wapi ama Makoni huko.
I think ni hiyo.
Yo.
Okay, that's so sad.
Hiyo shule iko na kaburi ndani. I think the students were buried in school. I don't know, but I think the computer, I remember hearing something like that.
That's so sad though. That's so sad. But yeah, like, okay, maybe tunaweza sema ni accident. Juu ukiwatch, if the video is legit, because I've been seeing some concerns that it's AI generated, I don't know about that. But if it's legit, unaona like wana set na nasikia they closed the exit nini do. Do you do that if your intention ni watu watoke?
Zenye nimesikia ni the door was already closed. Which brings the question, how did you think people were going to escape?
Exactly. Juu by the time unafikia, you get nini the fuel, you get the kitu ya kuwasha. Like, this is the plan.
How did they get the fuel?
You make you rate ini plan. Si ndo nakwambia ina require effort. Si kitu unaweza amka tu ufanye. It required planning. So kuniambia you did not know that hakukuwa na exit.
I'm just thinking before si sahi. Kitambo when I heard this story, I thought walikuwa tunachoma shule venye tunachoma. Chamkwambie. So when I heard about Utumishi, I didn't hear the girls part. My cousin is in Utumishi boys. They come up my heart. No, when nilisikia tu shit. Nilisikia anaanza kulia. Nimeona sina. Nilisikia tu nimeshtuka. Like I was like shit. Alafu I imagined vile akina tiangu amesikia ni brother mom. Like evil. Those people must have been so shocked. Alafu so imagine when the real parents victims. Imagine umeketi chini
unasikia kwa news. Ama una scroll TikTok watu watching news.
Shule ya mtoto wako imechomeka
and
people have died.
Yeah.
Shit.
That shit is scary.
I don't know who I cannot allocate blame sahi. Bado nimekuwa nikitana kwa akili yangu. I cannot allocate the blame
on the culprits.
I don't know who is to blame for this situation.
I blame them. I do. Mimi siko, I'm not in a gray area. I'm not in a 50-50 situation. Because hata ukiangalia wenye walikuwa wanawasha hiyo moto. Unajua hata hawakuamsha wenzao. okay, siko sure hapo,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
like, video, so I don't know how
Ujaiona?
that happened. Yeah.
Utaistitch hapo kwa nini?
Okay.
Kwa video sijui. I don't actually, we need to learn how to edit. Ama we take a short
Najua
course.
kuistitch, kuiweka hapa juu Iran.
Niyo mali hiyo. No, any hivyo. But kuna na hiyo ya kuedit, hebu tajaribu tu sasa tuko wawili inakaa inaweza kuwa easy hiyo ya kucut. Ku split screen.
Nganda kama na credit na laptop. Gloria aliweka Adobe Acrobat.
Inakuwa free.
Nalipiwa.
Nilikuwa na Haman. Yes, and the best editing tool ama?
Sijui.
So nilikuwa nasema nini? Nilikuwa nasema kwa hiyo video ulikuwa unaona, we'll get into the fact that kuna CCTV kwa the dormitories, but before that ulikuwa unaona like wanawasha moto literally hapo kwa mlango kwa cubicles. I don't know how usually people do the fire wanaiwashanga away from people.
But us from Pakistan, it was really
can't.
It was the reason what happened to the glass and the hedge could crack. Now make it a big deal.
Yeah. Baby, nilikuwa nimesahau.
That's the reason what happened.
That's the worst thing that has ever happened. Na hakukuwa na story ya mtu kutaka kujitupa.
I think kuna mtu ashajitupa.
Nakumbuka kutaka kujitupa.
Nachokwa nilijitupa street house. Block B ilikuwa tuna maneno.
Block B
ilikuwa tuna maneno. We were just chilling. Alafu kuna tu house mistress moja amekuja ametoanisha watu manguo. Kitu just yeah.
Ametoanisha manguo?
Kuna msichana alinimia kusacha yake ilikuwa kutolewa manguo.
Why?
I think first of all alikuwa anashuku ugangi. Second of all alikuwa anashuku ni mwizi.
Wow. Mbona hiyo story ina sound familiar? I think nilisikianga. But mimi sijui how do people do it, like mimi kenye niliona hao wanafanya wanaasha, unaona venye kuna si mlango sasa. Tuseme ni entrance ya, tuseme hii ni cubicle. Wanaasha moto hapa. Like hapo.
Kwa entrance sote tutapitia.
Exactly. That's why nakwambia mimi siko 50-50 like.
Basi hapo
that was so intentional.
That was us.
Yeah. That looks so intentional. Mimi nilikuwa ni hiyo.
It's
the right word. But ndo nilikuwa nasema mimi siko 50-50.
I feel for the parents that hata siwezi wa feel.
Hata mimi siwezi wa feel. I can't even begin to imagine the pain of losing a child. Kwanza in such a traumatic manner.
In a place that you thought they were safe. Kwanza kuna msichana mwenye alikufa, alikuwa a place anaweza toka. But yeye ndo alienda ndani kurescue watu.
Nimeona hiyo. That's so sad.
Aende tu mbinguni if there is heaven.
Yeah, aende. For real.
Aende tu. Huyo tu anaideserve. Wasamee kama kuna makosa zingine wasamee hizo hii moja tu
make up for it. Kai, una-imagine, I cannot imagine when ilikuwa traumatic. Wewe uko home. Imagine uko Kitui mtoto anasomea hiyo shule kwa wapi?
Nakuru.
Mtoto anasomea Nakuru. First, umeona kwa news kumekuwa na fire accident. Haya. Second, hata ujui mtoto wako ako alive, ujui kama amekufa. You have that time ya kukava hiyo distance ya kutravel toka Kitui hadi Nakuru. So
kuna bodies fulani zilitake some time to identify wa. So you can imagine the madness of not knowing where your child is.
And even after you've known, probably they're among the many casualties. They're unrecognizable, probably.
Oh God. Tuacha kuongelea utumishi.
Let's talk about it generally. With that was message, says imagine too. I just can't.
Mimi siongelea utumishi, tuache utumishi tu.
Before tuache utumishi, hebu tuongelele the fact that kulikuwa na CCTV kwa nini. Because this friend of mine alikuwa amepost kwa status akisema sahi activists na feminists sasa hata our focus on the fire incident, wana focus on the fact that there were CCTVs in the dormitories. Then I texted kumwambia that is a point of concern bado.
And it doesn't take away from the fire.
It doesn't. that is a point of concern pia. Then argument yake ilikuwa the fact that CCTVs zimekuanga na like imesaidia pia kusolve the case, which is true, still a point of concern. Imesaidia the nini and kumeishi kukuwa na CCTVs like for safety matters, but shida yangu si kukuwa na CCTV.
Hiyo kumeishi kukuwa na CCTV, it's given mwanako ameishi kukuwa kwa kitchen.
Yeah, so why
are you complaining?
But me hata shida yangu si kukuwa na CCTV. Why can't the CCTVs be kwa entrances, exits,
right. Nani is a bit suspicious.
Imagine who
reviews them?
Yeah, that was my question. Alafu akasema iti the nini eti wanataka sasa shule zingine zimeona CCTVs zinasaidia, so they want to install them. Then the CCTVs in the girls' dormitories will be monitored by lady teachers, female teachers.
They are female perverts.
They are female. No, wacha hiyo kwanza. Ni sawa, they are female perverts. But perverts, wait. But ni nini, like, it's not 100% plan, foolproof plan.
And CCTVs have been known to be hacked.
Yeah. Higher. Who is to say that uko kwenye zitawekwa the screens zitakuwa a male teacher cannot access, ama a cleaner, ama like there's too much risk.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
It's such a big risk. Waeke kwa
entrance na kwa corridors. Na watoto nikata walikuwa wanalala kwa corridor.
What's the relate julikuwa Pangani? Pangani haitaki ku relate na hizo. Nilienda kwa nini za Munene, dormitories zao. I could not understand what was going on here.
What is happening?
Niki hall kimoja kuna partition sasa zijafika wapi? What is the essence of partitioning?
Si mngewekea nini kihall basi?
Like hata common room
na gaslight what?
Hata zina mlango. Yeah. I think the conditions in public schools generally need to be improved.
Yeah. Juu mimi nilikuwa naona, I think the camera was situated kama ilikuwa imesaidiwa kama hapo, then this is the corridor. So hapa hivi kuna vitanda. Do you know how, okay, I find mtu alikuwa amelala such a vulnerable position ile yenye if you're watching me nilikuwa nimelala, that's hella creepy. Okay, I've done that to you. Nilikupiganga picha.
This girl is weird. Yo,
he looks cute though. I think he has memories.
What? Wewe ni wale unaamka unapata amekuangalia. What are you doing? No kind of extra mile ya picha. You didn't even just look.
I wanted you to see yourself.
Let it be known I had no interest of seeing myself.
You can admit ilikuwa cute though.
Nafanya vizuri anyway.
Okay. You're such a humble person, you know that?
It's crazy to have nini even.
Yeah. Na juu iko kwa corridor. Unajua ilikuwa kwa corridor na okay, nili examine the video.
So that this hivi.
Ukiniachia simu yako, beware. Nitapata kwenye umezificha, yes. So, nilikuwa so unaona sasa CCTV it's like iko hapa hivi, so this is the corridor, unaona via corridor. Then there's a bed, kuna hizo beds za watoto hapa. Unaona? Hapa. Sasa sikuna ka
nini. Interesting cubicle tu kimoja tunakaa corridor.
I think it's a legit corridor.
Ama ni komo moja refu, common room.
No, I can really think it's a corridor. Juu, the reason yenye inanifanya niseme hivyo ni juu kulikuwa na beds, I think mbili, then as just stretch hadi mwisho, so ni kama kulikuwa na spillover.
But then walisema there was excess kwa nini?
Unasikia? So na hapa kulikuwa na kioo. So hapa kando hapa kando kuna saa mlango ya hata haina mlango, it's just a space yenye kunafaa kwa na mlango ya cube. Yeah, then si beds ziko hapa, then hapa kuna kioo, so the kioo is reflecting inside the room. Na CCTV iko wapi? Hapo.
These kids are not safe. You know, the thing is, as I was going through the comment section, it's not peculiar to only to Mishi. There's someone that was saying shule yao kulikuwa na CCTV kwa bafu.
Second strike.
Like
1-1. Medro.
Kwa shower, like
Ati shower.
Yeah.
Guys, this is serious. Najua you wanna hide under the meaning that it's for security purposes.
But it's creepy.
And it's an invasion of privacy.
It is. And you know, it's my thing with the Kenyan school system is they think we don't deserve privacy.
Oh my god, I think we should get into that. Because hata si privacy, they're so dismissive. Si privacy pekee, they're so dismissive. Anything yenye students wata bring up, it's not put into consideration. That's so dismissive. Ni kama we're not supposed to have a say, you're not supposed to have a personality, you're not supposed to have something you believe in.
If I ever have kids, no way in hell am I sending them to a boarding school.
I see boarding school. Na ni kama hata nikiwapeleka nitakuwa na drop in hapo hivyo half day. Check in.
I don't think I would. I know I wouldn't.
Mimi najua. Kama if that's the only way watapita, I guess that's why I work very hard.
I have a plan for my life, what is very delusional. But me sidhani nitaforce watoto wangu kusoma.
Hata mimi.
Me think, in my opinion, ati wanakwanga ukikosa wataribu mali yako yenye uko nayo. I think I'll just make sure they have financial literacy.
Yeah.
Like wako tuna financial skills fiti. Alafu wa decide like basic wako nayo. Alafu ukifika mahali decide you want to go into business. But you just focus on learning about how to
manage limit. Yeah, lazima ufike hapa though. Si tukue illiterate. Lazima ufike at some level. If you wanna continue and build your own wealth, okay. But when you are to your mother,
I've got you.
Is a big person.
I just want you to be financially literate. You can manage the money. Yeah. I've been called delusional.
Delusional.
But yeah, that's.
Why would that be delusional though?
Because people. I've realized that in Kenya we have a Miss Kweza Utaiza.
Oh.
We have a failure mentality. Because every time you voice out your ambitions, some people, because the older generation, will even laugh at you.
Kuna hiyo by the way eti juu. Hata mimi nilikuwa na search views nilikuwa mtoto. Nikitoshana na wewe, look at me. How you've done
your biggest failure is not what you got. Your biggest failure is you think that it can't be achieved.
Yeah.
My best
that's a good point. Because why would you think other people cannot achieve it just because you
did you at one point did you think that was achievable for you, or you were just saying it for the sake of it?
I think they were saying it for the sake of saying it. So if they actually believed it, wanafaa kukwambia I had the same dreams, hii na hii yenye ilinifanya nikakosa kuachieve, so avoid that.
Your first enemies, especially in African homes, wanakuwa tu karibu na wewe. Hapo tu karibu sana.
Hata you don't need to go far. Hapo tu.
And I think pia the same mentality ndo you dismiss the younger generation pia. Hiyo ndo inafollowa mpaka kwa shule. Hiyo ndo ina create these issues zote.
Do imagine the feeling of help. Do mimi in high school I used to feel so helpless because the adults that walikuwa near me, the teachers now walikuwa so petty, ile petty too, like
I'm just gonna lie, I don't think there's any teacher I liked in high school.
I had a few actually.
I don't remember any that I liked.
Nilikuwa napenda wa math.
See. Yeah,
what did you mean by
ile ati I can come and talk to you and I know you listen. I don't think kuna mwalimu nilikuwa na hivyo.
We weren't even given the space for us to talk about it. Listen.
They used to, because Pangani was a pretentious school. Wakona room ya therapy. and utazisikia kwa principal.
Yeah, parade. Ati some girls what? Some girls ni mimi nilikuja kwako in nini? Confidence.
That's the same thing pastors do.
Yeah.
So, my mom used to have this behavior. Na mama kwa anaifichanga. Alikuwa anasema, so mimi na wasichana wangu tunaongea. Na ni ile amesema kiniangalia hivi. Like, dude, you're not being very discreet now, are you? Well, good thing aliachanga. It's very risky kitu nimemwambia. But she used to have that behavior. Even though pastors hufanya. Na even though inajua kila mtu, we should just clear everyone from earth and start afresh.
Okay, I feel like it's time. No, it's time to pull the plug.
Let's just start afresh.
Yeah. So a lot has gone so wrong now. I feel like there's no correcting it.
Asa what do we correct? Hata kwa sio tumesema my system yote ya high school they won't correct anything.
They won't.
Maybe was scrap to hizo shule waanze fresh. And I saw this video that was saying boarding schools were a colonial thing. Yenye ilikuwa nataka ku isolate Africans and wear them down to be more submissive, and we have inherited the same thing.
Mwingine pia akisema how nini education began in Africa. The reason as to why walianzisha ni ndo wakwe na more worth slaves.
Aniache shule.
But no, for real, juu ukifikiria why do people banning schools ni it's very normalized.
Oh, I have heard someone brag how shit.
Thank you for the support. We like you. We love you.
I actually think you're a very decent human being, but I have sat in a meeting where people were bragging. Okay, not really talking about Kenya mkwana high school experience. Yetu tulikuwa tunachoma, tunarudisha home.
They do. They feel so nice.
The culture shock.
They own it.
And they're happy about it. Alafu nyo tumeenda shule za Nairobi amwezi relate. Tumefika pamani tuchoma umechoma kila kitu tumeharibu. Hata wangetaka kuna mahali pa kuchoma.
Yeah.
Juzi zingine ziko kwa kichaka unaweza choma ni big space. I'm saying it in the nicest way possible. It's a compliment.
If you're out here making us sound spoiled.
It's a compliment. Everyone should just learn how to take compliments. It's a compliment. Let's go. Big compound area.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing by the way.
Pangani ukichoma kitu ya kwanza, hata
classes kwanza zimeshikana.
You will have like hiyo ile tu unajua mtu akianzisha moto pangani alikuwa anataka kuua watu. You have to debate. Like the plan was to kill people. Zote kila mtu akitaka jua amekimbia mnaenda. This is a very sad situation, but there is nowhere to go. And all those repressed it creates so many messed up. Do you know I can spot up nini alumni? I can spot it.
But they were so humble and so reserved.
Sorry,
Ole. I don't know if it's a good thing.
I don't think
it's not a good thing.
I think we were torn down and manipulated to be.
Hey, should we get into details? Jo, me na feel by the way if sitasema hiyo. It's a bad thing.
That school needs to be closed. Like all boarding schools need to be closed.
By the way, we need to shift to day schools peke yake.
Yeah.
Jo, boarding schools zinajua kuhumble mtu. My God. Wanna imagine kukua closed kwa as in the same compound in how many months? 4 months. Na unaenda 3 months. Na unaenda home for us corona students 2 weeks. Unarudi. Like for one, how are you even gonna create connections with your family?
This is the thing. High school for me wasn't that bad. Up until corona. Like after COVID, everything just went to hell. Like I couldn't I don't even ilienda tu unaona nilikuwa tu I was just
about that the COVID kwanza hiyo kukaa home for that long then urudi shule hiyo ku transition I was thinking it must have had a psychological effect on us.
Definitely.
Niko sure a lot of relationships na families zilikuwa ruined during that time. Watu walirudi wakiwa depressed.
Nimekwambia kama nishaikuwa depressed siwezi jua. Mimi hata sasa niko depressed. Mimi siwezi jua. When bad things happen to me, I just subconsciously forget about them mpaka siku moja niketi. This actually did happen.
Alafu ukifikiria this actually did happen, do you dwell on it ama you just acknowledge it happened?
Acknowledge it happened and I can talk about it for 50 years and I still be like, I'll just find a funny thing up on that.
I don't know how to do that.
I think it's depression. I think I'm living in depression. I think I'm living in depression.
Jo, mimi
I just don't think sai kuna kitu itaniumiza.
Mimi nakwanga so realistic ile yenye if ni bad ime happen ni bad. Tuna live hapo ni bad. We are focusing on it's bad. Like I wouldn't even put in effort kwanza kutafuta the good thing.
Next putting in a diletanga. Just
What? Please
say make fun of kunyongwa yosi. I don't want it to just happen.
If you're a fan and if you follow us and you're a therapist, can you reach out? I need you. Like I need your services. Not for me, but for who.
I just think what life happens, I think I am so broken. Ile utanikosea na nianze kukutafutia bure nikosea. Wala I think I'm depressed.
Yako si depression. I feel like it's some type of detachment. Una detach from you kitu kabisa ila you're not giving it any attention.
Like nikianza I consider it logically, but let's consider your side. Why did you hurt me? I'm broken.
Let me tell you something. Nasemanga path ya life yangu iko hapa. Yako iko hapa. Yoyo mwingine iko hapa. Whatever you do, whatever decisions you do for your own reasons, be accountable for them. Acha nikwambie, umenikosea? This is tunaanza kufikiria this is the reason you did it. This is the reason you did it.
Wewe kuwa accountable. Lakini mimi I think I don't even hold grudges.
Oh, maybe sijui ku hold grudges.
And I think there are people that deserve my hate. And deep down I think nawachukianga tu kwa kati yangu. I think nawachukianga. I just don't feel the hate.
No, you know what you're gonna do? Let's find ourselves a very pity, feely person.
But Natalia too much hapo.
No, I actually know how to stay with someone while they're crying.
Oh no. So unanilia kitu yangu mimi naanza kucheka.
Si walilia kitu yako. Girl. Ngoja. Mimi Jody yangi vitu za wenyewe, si ndio?
Mimi nalianga lakini mniache ni awkward manze. I think nalianga za wenyewe zangu.
Sasa zako zisililie au niliza wenyewe.
Acha tulie tu si wote.
Anyway,
I think that I consider how we feel. I don't know feel. I think I'm just a weird.
Uko sure kwani una project feeling yenye unafaa ku feel for your own things.
I've always talked about things na machozi nini. But ni macho tunakwanga ikileak. I don't.
You don't feel the emotion?
Yeah, macho ndo ina leak.
Hey. Yako needs surgery.
Pangani. Before Pangani, I was a very expressive person. I used to get angry. I was a very expressive person. And then one holiday, I just came back and my siblings could not recognize me.
You're not laughing.
I am telling you, like, ciao kweli, like, this is what happened. I got home to spend some time, and my brother is a very sarcastic person. I go, hi, Mose, ciao. We just shout. They just could not recognize
me. Like suddenly you just accepted this is life, and there's no
shit happens, man.
There's no use in reacting.
I think after nilikuanga see, I think it happened after Form 1 holiday December when someone tried to kill me.
Yeah, this girl. It's not even funny.
It is though. So after that, honestly, macho zangu ina leak. I'm telling you, macho zake zina leak. Like, I don't know. Crying is not a hard thing for me. Hata naweza kwambia tunaanza kulia. But si feel. Nalia juu. Machozi inatoka. So yeah, after that, nikaenda Pangani. Then I just came back numb.
Okay, it's not funny. Like,
then nikarudi tu nikuingia nalianga. Nothing happens for me. Like, unaniumiza, unaniuliza. I feel naanza kuconsider whether I should be very angry. I am mad at you. I don't think I can explode when I used to be like express. Oh no, excuse me, when you talk to me that I used to be that person. I just can't do it now.
I'm shocked.
I used to be.
I'm shocked.
Hata
unajua siwezi kuamini. Unless you come with evidence.
My siblings are evidence. Mimi umenikosea. Tulinanieva. But I think high school broke me and I didn't realize I was broken.
Oh my god, high school? Mimi tulianza kitambo. Kwanza ulienda boarding primary?
Alafu nilikuwa class 6, alafu nikatoka nilikuwa class 8. Oh, I almost died then. Nilikuwa panic attack. Shit!
No, we need to get into that. Like,
nikigraduate nitaanza.
Mimi nitakuinterview. Like, I will be the one with the follow-up questions, the one listening and saying,
It's so weird that I think this is my perspective of how my life happened. I'm just wondering, do my parents have the same perspective?
I don't think so.
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
African parents are the most delusional. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, sometimes African parents can be so delusional. They can delude themselves into thinking that they're perfect. They've been perfect. Like, ni kama they choose to forget whatever they do, you know? They choose to forget. Ni wewe unakumbuka hata unajiuliza kwani I've been
at some point I've been made to feel crazy. Wewe wachana wanafanya feel harsh. I'm going to deny.
On this day you did this and this.
And they're very convinced that unaanza kujishuku, they will deny.
Hata unaanza kujiuliza, umeanza kuzeeka too much, unasahau ama you're genuinely
I just know like live with manipulators. And me almost kuzeeka.
Kitu ina happen aje? I happen when ulifanya. There's this new nini nimekuwa nayo. Zinitangwa unpopular opinion. It's not an opinion. Is it an opinion? I think so. Nimekuwa nikisema, so you did something to me. You did it to me. Like, nimekuwa nikisema niliacha hiyo kitambo. Sasa naongelelea. Niliacha hiyo kitambo hiyo like kuseek people when you understand. That was me last year but one some part of last year. I've been working on myself. So
they talk about I understand. I don't know.
So you do something to me, then I tell you did this to me. Then I try and I feel you're not getting how just how deeply, how extremely the actions affected me. So na explain here. Then uko like then I feel no uelewi hivyo. Unaona hiyo? So I stopped that. Squeezy sahi actually just this week no nimepata some revelation that so ni wewe umenifanyia hii kitu yet ni mimi na kuexplainia kenye ulifanya. How crazy is that?
I think
me delusional
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
But I think
crazy.
Delusional African parents now. I think I'm the opposite of you when it comes to dealing with stuff. I'm the literal opposite. Meaning, I'll delude myself to being happy with someone I don't like. And I genuinely will believe I'm happy. Like, my brain will just not recognize that you harmed me.
What?
Yeah. You remember that friend that I cut off? I think I didn't cut off Joe, only sister when he got
Imagine if she's ever cut you off, it's me. Ni mimi nilikucut off. Ni venye tu she's the vessel who did the action.
Maybe you know shit happens.
No, this girl will tell me stories. Crazy. This person did this. Hey, ngoja. No, tuache kuongelea hii story, tutaiongelelea on a fresh a whole mini episode, because this girl over here. But high school,
ni kama hii case nimekuwa nayo juzi. Sile mbona watu wanachapa. Mbona mnaowania? Lakini kitu rahisi. You know shit happens. Let's find the easiest solution.
Oh my god. But
I'm just lazy. My mom used to tell me I'm socially lazy. Socially lazy. Say I think nimefika emotionally basi. And it is all because of Pangani. I think.
How did Pangani affect you?
This is the thing. I don't know. It just.
Kuna way to ilikuwa to everything. Hakuna specific thing.
Hakuna specific. I think during that point I was going through so much that Pangani seemed like heaven. Nilikuwa tu alafu nafika.
Mind you, Pangani was hell.
Nilikuwa tu
tuseme high school. High school was hell. Tunaweza kuwa suda.
Mimi nilikuwa tu my high school just so bad. Mimi nilikuwa tu just going through motions. Actually sikumbuki kama ilikuwa, of course there were disagreements here and there between people. But then I didn't have close friends when we talk kwa sababu tulikuwa na drama. So ni mtu random ametoka amekuja kuniattack really? I did that. Shit. You remember the me of Form 1 mwenye nilikuwa na outburst mpaka na you remember?
Yeah.
It just ended.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're not reacting anymore.
Life happens, man. Mimi naanza kuconsider mbona umeja. I think high school is just weird. Na pia I think pia ni hiyo kushinda unaambiwa no. You know, when alikuwa na gaslight when tunaendelea vizuri.
Oh my god. Like be for real.
They used to gaslight us that we have it better.
We have it better than other schools. We have a bakery. You know, you have a bakery.
And really I just learned either way kuna mtu atasikiza.
Yeah.
Either way atakwenda shida kuna mtu atasikiza, either way atakuwa overreact ni utablamiwa.
That happens a lot in high school. Like no one hata nikwambie, no one cares about, hata si high school, like in boarding school, no one cares about you. Umeenda boarding, mimi nilienda boarding class 5. Okay, that is such a young age to be away from your family. Baby, till date, hata una feeling, and I feel like taking kids to boarding school ndo ina contribute sana to your emotional disengagement in families. Kids don't know how to talk to their parents. Alafu unafika campus, all of a sudden mzazi anataka you be close buddies, friends, you're sharing emotional stuff. Mimi, I don't know how to do that. Like even with friends I struggle. I don't know how to do that.
Inaweza carry emotional baggage kila mtu.
Me, I don't know how
I can talk about emotional stuff with anyone.
I don't know how to do that. Like, CJ, you have to pry it from inside me. Asa, if I'm talking about it, I am not talking. I'm just mentioning it. That this happened. It was really bad. Like, no meaningful conversation.
I should inject you with my oversharing. I should inject you. Mimi nimeketi tu nafikiria, kuna siku yenye niligongwa na mawe kwa kichwa. So,
but unasikia like,
and then I talk about it.
You're not rewarding it the emotion it should be rewarded.
Yeah, by the way.
Unaona?
But hakuna emotion really. It happened, you know. Life happens.
That doesn't mean it's unhappy. It's a happy thing.
It's not happy.
You can afford the emotion to say it jokingly. It's like
it's not happy. It's just there. Nikitulitendeka tu. It's not happy. It's not sad. It's just there. It happens. It's not funny.
See how fucked up we are.
See, I also think we are. I'm going to say this with all the grace that I can afford to parents, but it is just lazy to send your kids to boarding schools.
Yeah, by the way, Aki, this notion ya eti boarding schools ndio zinafanya watoto wa perform, it's very far-fetched na it's so not true.
Eti wewe ulikuwa unaambiwa ni perform. Sisi tunaambiwa ndo kuwa independent. Mimi niko, why do you want a 5?
You want a 5 in class 5? How old are you? Around 10 years, 9 years. Yeah. Na 9-year-old anakuwa independent kufanya. Do you know
why do I want my kids to be independent though?
Remember this primary school yenye nilimalizia sasa after nitoka Newa nikapelekwa. Sengine ulikuwa unapata there's no water. So we had to go kwa mto kwenda maji. With jerrycan, 10 liters jerrycans, my friend. Mind you, I hate carrying heavy things. Kwa sababu ukiniambia nibebe kitu mzito tutakosana because like how old are you in class 7, class 8? 13, 12, 14 hapo hivyo. Imagine mtoto anatoshana hivyo kubeba maji sijui kutoka wapi. Like the struggle, unakuwa ni kama the whole of your life umezoea to struggle.
But yeah, I understand. The only case that I understand boarding ni kama people move a lot. Wasi homeschool. I'm sure kids should not be heavy poor.
Of which a lot of Africans do not really move around. Wako na fixed land, wamejenga nyumba.
Ama mali huko hakuna shule. But pia shule nzuri ni nini? You know shule nzuri ni gani?
Juu mimi nikipelekwa boarding, like kwetu ilikuwa it's like a culture, it's like kifika class 4, class 5 boarding. Like ukifuatilia si wote tumekuwa hivyo boarding. Like ukifika hapo unapelekwa boarding. Na si eti shule yenye ilikuwa ya village hapo, sahi I perform, but at that time, during that time, ilikuwa ina perform really well. I was performing really well. I was topping bado, like yes, boarding ni another school, ni new experiences, new friends, but it's not worth it.
If there's a choice of not boarding, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Like the other day, I was listening to my parents wanasema wanataka kupeleka blessing boarding. Na kwambia nilikuwa tu nimejam tu kabisa. Mimi sielewi mbona wampeleke like okay, why? Ati unajua kwa hii area, alafu African parents, why do you think your children are better than everyone else?
Oh, I don't know. Dude, na kitu kingine wanauliza ni why as a parent being the one who has brought me up, and I understand that pia hauna control na the person 100% control na how I turn out to be, but you with your parenting skills you do not trust me to make good friends. Like unadhani mabeshti zangu wenye nitamake watakuja tu aniambie twende tufanye hivi?
And in my opinion, akiwa karibu na wewe ndio hata unaweza jao marafiki kumpeleka boarding school, haichange kitu. Boarding school hautakuwa hapo.
Ni kama wazazi wanakuanga wana avoid hiyo the emotional nini, wasijue, bora wasijue. Because hao marafiki utaenda kumake huko boarding.
What is the assurance watakuwa wazuri?
That's even worse. Uko away
from ndo unakutana na watu wanachoma shule.
Yeah. Uko ndo unashangaa, mimi sijui nini imehappen na sijui ngania anafanya hivi, hakuwa hivyo kitambo. Because ulimtuma, like you kicked them out.
I think in the formative stages mtoto hapaswi kukuwa mbali na wazazi. In the formative stages.
Kwanza hiyo stage ya adolescent, you're just figuring out yourself. A lot is changing.
Wapeleke campus boarding basi.
Yeah. It's technically boarding.
Yeah. Really, just I don't know. Imagine watakuwa tu mbali na at some point and they'll have to be independent.
Yeah.
Unaona?
But wakwe mbali ile yenye it's really necessary. Like it's totally necessary. Hapa haiwezekani. Maybe job ama sa campus. But primary school,
I think we are at some point hii kitu ya nataka wakuwe independent. Either way watakuwa independent at some point. This is life.
So why are you rushing the age of which wanafaa kuwa independent?
This is how we are breeding criminals na wazazi hawajui mtoto wao. I think most of our hawajui watoto wao. Nilikuwa naona hata hao watu wenye wameshikwa 8 wenye watoto walichoma hiyo shule. Hata watoto kwa I'm strong, huwezi jua. Really wouldn't know mtoto wako. juu alikuwa boarding primary, alikuwa amekuja boarding secondary. Unajua je haezi.
Campus
Umekuwa na
hapo
yeye
mbali.
2 weeks. Unajua je haezi.
Hizo 2 weeks maybe hata you're not like you're working, unakuja jioni.
Na December unawatuma kwa shosho yao.
It's like you're mna advocate against abortion.
Dude, you
It's
shouldn't
sounding
be
like it's sounding like you're regretting this decision.
Hey.
I don't want you around. Juu kama every chance napewa, even the little time napewa ya kukua karibu, kuspend time with you na kutuma tu away.
I've never understood wazazi kucomplain that hii holiday ni refu kabisa. Ulikuwa unataka watoto wafanye what?
Because why do people have kids though? Is it to spend time with them?
For selfish reasons. Ndio wasemanga kwa na watoto.
Yeah,
In a society wa respect. Na kama mtoto si tasa. Selfish. I have tried thinking about it. There's no selfless reason to have kids.
Not unless that's the very last thing you're doing with your life. You've already made it. You've already.
So trust it's still selfish. Ni ile the last thing that is remaining to watoto. Na nasema hakuna kitu selfless about having kids.
Inaweza kuwa selfish. Juu I'm imagining you've like umeishi life, like umefurahia maisha yako, you have your own money, you've got it, everything. So like, okay, let me have kids.
For what?
For no reason. Like, let me just have kids. Let me bring new life into the world.
Hii inakufeva tu.
Aje.
Juu nimefanya kila kitu, wacha tu nijaribu ya watoto.
But it's really not.
I'm just saying, hakuna
really
completely selfless nini.
Okay, maybe.
Hakuna completely. Unaweza justify na vitu zote. There are reasons we could have, but si completely selfless. Au drama tu.
Okay, but I also don't think it has to necessarily be completely selfless.
It doesn't have to be complete. Hakuna hawezi kuwa completely selfless, but I'm just saying mostly sahi ni mostly selfish.
Yeah.
So hiyo ndo inafanya hizi vitu zote. And if only parents could wana foster hiyo tuongee. Nikuja home ni kuambie high school kumetendeka hivyo, shule kumetendeka hivyo. As a parent you then detect
this girl did this. No, hata ujue what environment is my kid in.
Unataka kuniambia watoto hawakuwa exhibit behaviors zozote kwa wazazi.
They did not just wake up
anaweza notice.
They did not just wake up one day wakaamua eti wakashift.
There are so many things I don't think my parents ever noticed, and it's so weird. Because tulikuwa pamoja, mbona hamkuona? The same thing. I think most parents POV wako nayo ni very different.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, but you know, why are we not such? How did my dad tried to pull this card there? Daughters are usually close to their fathers. It's like, but how do you think they achieve that?
You think it's a fact?
You think it's a
condition? Naturally happens.
How do you think that is achieved? Try getting there. Like, hello, you're the parent.
Sasa anataka kublame it you because you guys are not close.
Dude, I'm so sweet to you. For what you have done, you don't deserve me. Like, you really don't. I'm such a kind and loving soul to you. Grow up.
Very good daughter.
Be the grown up.
Yeah.
And sielewi. Ati na pia I think pia watoto wamekiwa responsibilities mingi sana.
Zinazifai kwanza watoto. Kwanza hii responsibility ya education tuanze hapo. Kwanza kupita, pressure kupita, tuanze hapo. It's too much.
That was the worst thing about Pangani.
It's too, yeah. The fact that unajua wanatutanganya tukambia tunachapwa, kuna mtu anafuatilia performance yako. Mbona ulikuwa unasema sana hivyo? The pressure is crazy.
Hakuwa na choice.
Hakuwa na choice. It's either upite ama upite. Because the fact that you're in a prestigious school, ukiambia mtu
it's so crazy. Sasa ukienda kwa mtu ukiuliza ulikuwa high school gani, useme Pangani. Si ulipata A.
Yeah.
Juu alikuwa anatupia kwa gate tukitoka.
Yeah.
What? What are you trying to tell me? Alafu siku moja someone tried to link card. Hizo shule za national mnaibiango exams.
I don't know why they believe that. Did they? Unajua prince wetu alikataa leakage. Ui.
Mimi nilikuwa that was a Christian school.
Yeah.
Hata wangetuambia moja.
Hata kamoja. Okay, it was tough.
Alafu mtu ashakamba nyinyi mlikuwa mnajua yote.
Sisi unafikiria vitu kuliandika kwa sababu
The biology practical. Ndio leo nikijua ndio ya bio sijui kutoka wapi. Hata siwezi explain.
Ilikuwa nini?
Ilikuwa fruits. Ilikuwa kuna yenye ilikuwa na mandizi tulikuwa tunauliza mbona ina turn color.
Oh, ninakumbuka.
Mandizi ni kitu ambacho tujaisomeshwa mahali.
Hata sijaiona. Actually, nitafuteni hiyo paper.
Hadi wale sijui jibu.
Yo, I remember nikitoka tu kwa hiyo exam room niko like, oh damn.
And it was at such moment I knew there is no way I could never do anything medicine. Bro, it's over. It's
Oh
not
my
for me.
god, but then ilikuwa niwesa hiyo practical. Na ndio ilikuwa ya kwanza, right? Yeah.
Na wewe tulikuwa
Najaribu kwenda kuangalia kwa microscope.
Mbona imechange rangi?
Ndizi ilikuwa ya green. How are we supposed to know that?
The Kenyan school system is a humiliation nini.
Yeah. Hata isaidi ukijaribu kuangalia how it's helping you in your future right now. In your current life.
Unajua kitenzi kisisitizi kinakusaidia vipi wewe? I am for the idea that CBC could be a good thing.
Yeah.
But
if it's well funded.
Me na feel though grade 9 unako grade 10 are the biggest losers. Score by they have lost out a lot. Juu walikuwa na experiment too. They were just winging it.
Oh yeah, au ndo wakaanza wa
walikuwa na wing too.
Wao ndo walikuwa wana show wanatestiwa kane weaknesses.
It was so crazy to me. Actually to me that I was there when my brother was choosing specialization. Kuna STEM, kuna nini.
Such a fancy system yani.
After me thinking, how to start wamechagua STEM juu niliwaambia tu wako na akili na wanafanya hesabu. Like his system made just idea watoto. Actually they have lost because how do you tell me hamja cultivate culture but they hawaja cultivate your culture ya chenye unataka and then suddenly mmefika grade 9 unapaswa kujua what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Oh,
you can't change a pathway.
That's too early to choose.
You can't change a pathway.
Kama campus hata huko unajua okay mimi
hata sasa nimefika campus na bado I should have done something. My passions are changing.
So imagine someone in grade 10, a 14-year-old.
So like na pia unajua unaweza kuwa unajua right they say Chinese kids do nini but then it has been cultivated in them
and it's well funded. Again hata hakuna resources.
Na kwanza environment yetu it does not allow for that.
Kutoka home when you've been brought up. Unajua watoto since wako wadogo. Mtoto anaanza akianza kujifunza kuongea aseme no ashabaiwa instruments.
They
are a singer. They are a musician.
Come to think of it system wangekuwa sahi very fun na kuimba. She has such a melodious voice.
Like we don't focus on that.
Na
ni juzi sahi nimewatch Love Island. Alafu nasikia si of course wanasema you age, you kutoka wapi vitu kama hizo, what are you doing in your life. Then wengine wanasema wana model. Look, I think like that's the only thing you're doing. That's the only thing you're doing. Wengine wanasema mwingine anasema yeye ni police officer. Wengine like unaona
imagine wazazi wako proud.
Yeah. Hizo career za doctor, engineer, economist, diplomat, hivyo.
I think pia nimediagnose shida yetu.
I also met someone anafanya furniture. It's really good, like it's good business. Lakini kwa tuko biased, iko biased.
Ameenda shule kusomea furniture miaka ngapi?
No, alisomea another course then akaamua
mimi siko biased kwa hiyo. Mimi kama uko na pesa uko nayo.
Kama uko na pesa uko nayo.
Sijui unafanya nini uko nayo.
But kuna tu ile yenye ukiuliza mtu what are you doing? Una expect Doctor, engineer, nini.
I seem to think doctors wa Kenya ni broke though.
Wanalipanga vizuri yake.
Hatuwezi jua wanalipangwa hapo.
We need to know.
Nimediagnose shida yetu ni wapi? Shida hizi vitu zote ni we have never created a system that works for our society.
Yeah. Ni yenye tuliletewa tukasonga
na hata hii CBC it's borrowed.
Yeah.
No one ever bothered that it could find out coming to work for us. It's a good system that can't work for us.
We tilt kidogo basi. Ni sawa, let's borrow the idea. But we cultivate some things zenye zina favor our society.
Come for the CBC, it's just a waste of funds. Hakuna mnadanganya wazazi ati mnajidanganya ati wazazi hata sasa ndo they will cultivate watoto watajua grow up I want to be a singer. Kwanza Kenya unaimba wapi? Unaimba?
The music industry it's so low.
It is not working for us.
Yeah. Like we're just borrowing things.
We should do things for ourselves.
I know.
Good time. To find vitu for ourselves. Yeah. And all these things will be need. Ni kama I sometimes controversial opinion. Sometimes I hear policies zenye watu wanasema and I'm like, that's a good one. And it won't work. You won't do it. It won't work in our climate. It's a good policy. Then you umeenda South Africa umeona ina work, but kwetu haita work. We as Kenyans won't do it.
Brainstorm new ideas. And Kenyans have very good ideas.
Yeah.
They're not listened. We just want to borrow everything from more developed countries.
Our society is so messed up. High school usikizi, primary usikizi, unaambia utasikiza ukiwa mtu mkubwa. Sasa unakuwa mtu mkubwa kuna mtu anakusikiza. I think nitarealize mimi failure school nitaambia mtoto najua mimi kushinda nimeishi kushinda na that moment I realize I'm a failure.
You're no different from your
I like shit I failed. I thought I was different.
But it's tough. Like,
but how do you think we can change this? This is a solution.
Kwanza tuanze na kutoa boarding schools. Because as much as unaonanga venye maju kupelekwa boarding school it's not the popular.
It's a punishment.
Yeah, it's like a punishment. Ama like tuseme tu hivyo. So I feel like tunafaa ku normalize day schooling than boarding school. If you being taken to boarding school, it's highly necessary. Maybe you environment at home kabisa yezi nini masomo.
Also I think public schools should be masomo yao iongezwe. Most of these kwanza primary ukiona wakipelekwa boarding upelekwa private schools. But if the local public education systems are working, imagine kungekuwa na that need.
And let me tell you, unaona walimu wa the local public schools, they are very good teachers.
They are.
They are very good teachers.
I think they're just underfunded and overworked.
Yeah, so they're trying to make use na Kenya the little they have. Alafu juu unapata a lot of kids wanapelekwa boarding school, private schools ziko mbali. So unapata hizi the local schools hazijabaki na a lot of competition. So I feel like here in our pull down here, like the kids, the students do not have the motivation ya kusoma, wana competition amongst them. Wako neglected, hakuna mtu ana focus na masomo yako. Ukifika shule hakuna mtu anakuonyesha okay, this is how your life could look like. Kuna few things the government could do, but again we know they won't. So
being resigned imekuwa kinibo.
Tunajua tu mtafanya shit.
Na what I sweep under the rug too. Alafu wakianza kucampaign watakuwa wewe.
Kitu imekuwa ikiniboni like all these politicians wenye wanataka kuwa president, all these politicians wenye they're not already all these politicians wenye wana campaign wanasema sahi Ruto akisema kitu they're so against it, they're pointing all the wrong things, but it's only because hawako kwa the seats. Wakishaingia watakuwa in bed with wenye wana
Mimi naweza taka mtu mwenye ananiambia kwa nini unadhani ako wrong.
Yeah, kwa nini? Why? Because it's like naonanga Gachagua just he's just bitter. He just
No,
wants revenge.
Of course he's going to. I saw someone
He doesn't really care about us.
mwenye akisema I don't know why the president badala afanye kazi he's wasting his time beefing with the person he fired. Of course he's going to be bitter. You fired me.
Yeah.
And he's not working for us. He's working for himself. Na pia wakutuambia kwa nini walimfire by the way. Come to think of it, hawakutuambia kwa nini walimfire.
Maybe he was a good guy.
Or maybe he was just a bad guy. That was just too bad when you expose what unajua kuna levels
for their own for personal gains. I need to know, is there a way we can gauge just how genuine are you? Are you just saying all these? Are you promising all this just to be elected, or are you genuinely a good person? And
I think we should hold
stand by that.
Debates and discussions with these leaders. Ile impromptu. Sikuja ukiwa prepared. We won't give you the questions. Kuja tuongee.
Yeah. Not to scare. Because they're so two-faced, these people.
Na mimi leader yote mwenye anasimama anaanza kusema, unasikia huyo mwenye anasema? Siwezi kuvotia.
No, don't compare yourself.
Siwezi kuvotia.
Your own standard.
Tell me what you want from me. Mimi siwezi kuvotia. Ndio unaona tumesikia huyo amesema. Are you dramatizing or are you here to work for us? How much sure that utakuja for hizi vituko ukiingia kwa ofisi? Okay, so that is out.
Okay,
Bye.
so bye.
See ya.
Let's give them kisses.